Okay. There we go. And away we go. What's good with it, y'all? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Everything's up, fully functional. Yes, sir. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Dude's too busy with the cooking with Kaya subject. Dude's too busy with the good cooking with Kaya subject lives. Nah. Cooking with Kaya is funny. I got a tattoo I was watching earlier live. That's what's up, right? Am I cold? No. Not right. Not at this moment. It wasn't really cold outside. It'd be weird, man. Cali weather weird right now. It'd be freezing at night, cold in the morning, cool in the afternoon, and then warm at night. It's been warm in the evening, I should say, not at night. It's been warm in the evening and then cold at night. So I don't know. And once I put on whatever I'm gonna put on, I just wear that shit all day. It don't fucking matter. I'm just gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it. I don't care. I ain't got time to be changing and shit like that. Yeah, I am very cozy right now. It might be a little bit too cozy. It is a little warm. Yeah, it's warm. It's cold inside. It's colder inside than it is outside because it ain't warm enough to really heat up your house. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't get warm enough to really heat up your house, but it's not warm, it's not cold outside. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. So the cold from the nighttime is still in your house. It's still trapped. It's a weird thing. What's good with you?
Listen, man, I've been coming across.
Hold on. Let me fix my mic. Okay, I got you. We good. Okay, you good?
And it seems like you tend to put down men and elevate women over men. Don't you think that's kind of unfair? You know, because there's toxic men, but there's also toxic women. There's some good men. There's also some good women. You know?
Do I think it's unfair to talk about the group of people who are not only individually toxic, but create toxic systems that harm men and women? Then no, I think it's very fair to talk about men.
See what I mean? Come on, man. You're like really biased.
Wait. Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hold on, sir. Can you address what I just said? Did you really understand what I just said?
I heard what you said.
Okay. What am I saying then?
You're saying it's men who are toxic and they create the system of toxicity or something of that effect.
Well, I mean, I want you to understand it because it's not to that effect. What am I actually talking about? Do you understand the systems that I'm talking about?
The systems.
Mm-hmm. There's multiple systems, not one. It's a bunch of them.
It's not a system that makes a person toxic.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
No.
No?
It's your...
Okay, let me ask you a question. Wait. Let me ask you a question. So, racism, what is that?
What is racism? I mean, it has several definitions. Racism is the belief that your race is superior to others, or other races are inferior, or racism is the idea or the practice of discriminating or
the system
having an antagonism towards another person based off of their race or ethnicity.
Got you. Yeah. So the system, right? It's the system. Well, I mean, and if you're wait. All racism can only be systemic, right? If it's not that, it's prejudice. No, it is true. I'm brother. Trust me, I do this for a living. I'm not going to Oxford Dictionary. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know what Oxford Dictionary says about race and racism. I'm telling you that when you try to play it out, it doesn't come. It doesn't. It's not racism. That's what I'm telling you. Because what does it mean? Okay, so if a black person thinks that white tea people are inferior, right? And they base that on the fact that white tea people have oppressed black people and have destroyed the planet and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like that is a reaction to what white tea people have done. That's not racism. That's a reaction. Black people didn't think like that about white people before. White people invented race and racism. Black people didn't do that. So we are reacting or responding to it. How are we racist too? That doesn't make any sense, right? If you punch me and I punch you back, I'm not abusive. I'm fighting. I'm defending myself. Correct?
Sure. Correct.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't go by that bullshit. And that's why a bunch of black people and a woman actually wrote Oxford and wrote Webster's dictionary and was like, hey, can you guys change or amend the definition of racism? And they actually did in Webster's dictionary to make it to add systemic oppression to it, because that's really important. But really what I want to say is how did so many white tea people become racist if it's not systemic?
Yeah, I believe it's taught, right? It's something that's learned.
Yeah.
Right.
Now if it's taught and learned on a mass scale, what do you call that?
I call that something that's prevalent.
No, I'm saying, but it's systemic.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. If 80% of, I'm sorry, go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Yeah, but how do you relate this to
men being toxic? Because men created the patriarchy. Men created racism too, which would also play into everything that I'm saying. But men created the patriarchy before they created racism, and they built racism on top of the patriarchy, right? So men created a system of oppression where women are at the bottom of this hierarchy.
Okay, can I respond? I gotta respond to this because I keep seeing lives on TikTok that say that, oh, women are oppressed and stuff. I don't buy that at all. Right?
I'm sure you don't. You wouldn't be up here if you did.
Yeah, I could give you some facts that shows that maybe women are not so oppressed, right? So let me give you some facts here.
I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I don't care about your arbitrary facts or factoids, because it wouldn't prove that women aren't oppressed. I don't even care to have that conversation. Are women oppressed? That's a stupid conversation to have. Of course they are.
I mean, I think it's a dumb claim.
No, it's not. Are black people oppressed? Are black people oppressed?
In America?
In the world. Are black people oppressed?
So some are, some aren't.
Where aren't? Easy question. Where aren't black people oppressed?
I mean, I don't think LeBron James is oppressed. I mean,
I don't think you know what oppression is.
If he's oppressed, then I would like to be oppressed. Like
I don't think you. What do you think oppression is?
Yeah, it's when a group of people with more power hold you back. They're holding you back from whatever that you want to accomplish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
LeBron James. I love that you mentioned LeBron James. Oppression looks different on different levels, right? Like Oprah Winfrey, when she went to France and she was in like whatever, I forgot what store she was in. She was in one of those high-end stores like Gucci or Louis V or whatever the fuck she was years ago. She went over there and they were following her around the store.
Yeah.
Right? Why would they follow Oprah Winfrey around the store? Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire. Oprah Winfrey got more money than LeBron James.
Yeah, they probably didn't recognize who she was, but yeah, I agree that was racism.
Okay. Yeah, now, the way racism. Yeah, sir. What do you call that?
An incident of racism doesn't mean that you're like oppressed.
Wait, how doesn't it? And also, LeBron James grew up like the funniest thing is you mentioning LeBron James, who grew up in one of the poorest parts of the country, Akron, Ohio. And you're saying, like, now since he overcame that, he's not oppressed. But if he's not oppressed now, then respond to the first 16 years of his life when he was. Then what was that?
Well, it was his mom's fault for raising him in the type of environment that he was.
His mom's fault?
I mean, he doesn't even. I don't even think he knows his biological father. Like
he does know his biological father. They know They know who he is. Yeah.
Okay. They found. Okay. Well, I mean,
and why would that be? And wait. And why would that be his? Why would that be his mom's fault if the biological father never showed up?
Well, it's not just the mom's fault. It's also the dad's fault if he abandoned him. But
he did abandon him.
Huh?
He did abandon him. Not an if.
Okay. I think if you shouldn't be with a man who's so irresponsible and wouldn't care about.
She wasn't with him.
Well, there had to be at least one incident where she was with him.
No, that doesn't make sense. How would she know that he was going to abandon his child once they laid down? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, did she have a relationship with them? Did they get married?
No, they didn't, sir. All of that, none of that is relevant, though. That has nothing. That's not your point. You don't have a point. I promise you.
That's my point.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is you should be more selective in who you be with.
Okay.
Like, take some accountability.
Okay. So she takes accountability because she raised LeBron James. Now, where's the man's accountability?
That's not my point, bro.
You don't have a point. I told you don't have a point. You wanted her to take accountability. She took accountability because she's the parent that stayed. Now, where's the man's accountability?
Yeah, I agree. He's a scoundrel for
hold on, but you just don't get to say that after the fact. You don't, you're it's convenient now. You said hold on, sir. You said where's her accountability? She took accountability by taking care of LeBron James, right? Now, where is the man's accountability? You going, oh yeah, he's bad too.
I agree. But
sir,
but you're putting it, you're for you, it's like so difficult to lay accountability on any woman.
She already took accountability.
You're just so one-sided.
Hold on. You're contradicting yourself and you're projecting. Listen to what you just said.
I'm being objective here.
You're not. You're not.
I am. I'm actually am.
Okay. So once again, let me go back because y'all got the same circular talking points. She took care of LeBron James. That was her taking accountability and responsibility because she stayed and raised the child. Had she also abandoned the child, then you could have said she didn't take accountability nor responsibility, but she did both, right? Cool, right? Is that not taking accountability and responsibility when you raise the child?
I'm talking about before.
Sir, you can't take accountability for something before. That doesn't make sense.
If you can.
How do you take accountability?
Take accountability on whom you lay down with, right?
That doesn't make sense. Accountability is after the fact, not before. Listen to what you're saying. Accountability is after the fact. You take accountability after you make a mistake. Then you correct. The accountability is the correction part of it, right? Where you acknowledge where you went wrong, you go, my bad, and then you shift course and you correct it. She did that. So once again, she took accountability and took responsibility. So now can we talk about the dad who you don't want to talk about? You keep saying, I only want to talk about the man. Why would I talk about the person who already took accountability and responsibility?
Yeah, I told you, yes. I already called him out. Like, yes, he.
You haven't called him out. You haven't.
He should have took responsibility.
Sir, I promise you.
I think anyone who takes.
You haven't called him out, brother.
Well, I already have, and I'll do it again.
You haven't.
He should have took responsibility. He should have taken accountability for his.
So who fucked up?
Both.
No, both did not fuck up. Nope.
Essentially, the dad though.
No,
I'll give it to you.
Only the dad did. Only the dad did. The mom didn't.
So you're telling me when women get pregnant by a bunch of like lowlives,
a bunch of lowlives.
No blame goes on them at all, right?
No, I don't blame women or a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. I don't blame victims for being victimized. That's stupid. That's not even stupid. That's evil.
If you willfully lay down with someone knowing that person is,
now you about to say something that makes absolutely no sense. Why would anybody lay down with anybody who they know like this dude is going to abandon his kids after the fact? Nobody is doing that, sir. So you have to assume logically, let's use our thinking brain. You would have to assume that she did not think that he would do that. And why wouldn't she think that? Maybe because he never it ain't like he told her, oh, I'm abandoning my kids. No, of course he played the part. Of course and I'll even look, brother, you know what I'll do? Cause I got kids, right? And I know how it feels for your wife to be pregnant, your whatever, your woman, or whatever they are, right? I'll do this. I'll say, let's say LeBron James' dad actually signed up for it with good intentions in his heart, right? Let's say he did. Let's say he got her pregnant. They were together and he was like, yep, I'm gonna stick it out with you. Then she got pregnant, and the switch flipped. He started to be neglectful. He started to become abusive. He didn't like that she had changed because her hormones was changing. Whatever it was, right? But ultimately, now the situation doesn't work out, right? Shit happens. Let's chalk it up to that. Shit doesn't work out. I ain't blaming her or him in this situation for this part, let's say, right? Cool. They break up. It's amicable and all of that stuff. Now, she has LeBron James. That's her baby. Where the fuck is he? That's all I'm saying. Like, how can she be the problem when she has the child and she's taking care of the child and he's not? Where do you want to blame her at? I don't understand. So it sounds like you don't actually care about accountability. You want punishment for women. So my question to you is, what more could she have done? What would you have liked to have seen her done? It already happened, right? Because you can only take accountability after the fact.
I think you shouldn't be like sleeping around like that in the first place.
Got you. But that ship is sailed.
Yep. Because that can lead to unwanted pregnancies and into the situation.
What if you don't? Let's get off of LeBron James. I don't even care about talking about it. So
let's get back to like, do men have value? Like, what kind of question is that? Of course, I think every man and every woman has value.
How are men valuable? When you talk about men abandoning their children, how are men valuable? You tell me. In what way?
Because men are made in God's image, and
I don't believe in God, so don't use God in this. You have to make it logical, make it rational, make it applicable to the real world. Nothing to have to do with fairy tales and unicorns and shit. Like right here, right now. How are men valuable?
Yeah, because they have consciousness and they have most likely.
How is that valuable? How is that valuable?
How is consciousness valuable? Because because you have feelings, thoughts.
How are these valuable? None of these make you valuable yet. Where is the value at in this?
So you don't like value persons. You don't value people with feelings and thoughts.
How are they valuable? What if your thoughts are evil? What if your thoughts are destructive? Just because you have thoughts doesn't make you valuable. So how are they valuable? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think just merely having like thoughts, right? I think that in of itself inherently makes you valuable.
What if your thoughts are about raping 12-year-old girls? Are you valuable?
That's horrible.
Okay, then stop saying just because you have thoughts, you're valuable. Dolphins have thoughts.
That does not mean that person is not valuable.
How are they valuable? What you're saying is they're not valuable. I mean, you're saying, I'm sorry. I'm saying they're not valuable. I don't think men are valuable overall.
Okay, do you believe that women are valuable?
I think of course, women are overall valuable.
See what I mean, bro? You're lost, man. Women are valuable, but men are not valuable. Why? Because of their sex? Is that it? What is it?
Do you really think that that's what I think?
That makes them less valuable than women. Make that make sense.
We just gave one big example. The women stay and take care of the kids. The men don't.
There's single dads out there. So
how many single? What percentage of custodial parents are single fathers?
By percentage now. Huh? Come on, man. This is a
hold on. Wait. Do you not understand? I don't think you understand the conversation we're having. Do you think I'm saying all men are one way and all women are another way?
I mean, if you want to qualify, you said men are less valuable.
Yes, I know. Do you think when I say that men aren't valuable, do you think I'm saying no man is valuable?
Okay, are you saying that?
No, I'm not saying. That's why we keep having the same. It's so odd. It's so odd that it is literally a part of the discussions that I have, right? The disconnect that I have is the lack of education, right? The lack of men not being able to understand English. I'm not saying no man is valuable. I'm saying men as a group, not every man, just generally speaking, as a class, as a group, aren't, right? And you're saying they are. And I'm asking you, how are men valuable? I'm not saying no man is valuable. You could be valuable. You cannot be a net negative on society. You could be taking care of your family. You could not ever hurt anybody or not hurt people or whatever. You could be a valuable person, right? As a man, I totally understand that and agree with that. I'm saying overall, there's not enough yous in the world. There's more men who are like LeBron James's daddy that aren't. So yes, percentages matter. if only 15% of men are custodial parents and 85% of women, 85% of custodial parents are mothers, then no, you can't say, well, there are some men who, that proves that women are more valuable. Women take care of the kids. Men don't.
Well, they have the kids, but there are demographics where both men and women.
I'm married to my wife in the house with me and my wife, with our kids. I fully understand that, right? And even in my house, I'll use myself. My wife does the majority of the labor with the children, like most houses. Even if there are two parents in the house, the woman still does the vast majority of the labor. So what are we talking about? It don't matter how you slice it. Women are more valuable, and they're more. They birth the kids. They like you can just keep going down the line.
That's not a man's fault. That's just biology, bro.
Hey, it ain't about it being fair, brother. I didn't say it was fair. I just said it's just life. Men could be valuable. Men could be valuable, right? As a group,
they are valuable. I think humanity is valuable.
I don't. I actually disagree with that. I don't think humans are valuable to Earth or to animals. I don't think we are. Not thus far. We haven't proven to be.
That's a crazy take.
How is that crazy?
You don't believe humanity is valuable
to who? Besides humanity, who is humanity, or what is humanity valuable for? What do we do? What is our purpose? Like, here's what I'm saying. When people talk about their purpose, right? When they say the human purpose is to procreate, that's stupid. No animal's purpose is to procreate.
I don't say that.
No, I know. I'm saying humans say that. A lot of men, specifically men, say that, right? So what I'm saying, but when we talk about bees, we know how valuable bees are, right? Besides, they make one of the most delicious fucking things on the planet in honey. They are valuable because they, pollinate plants and whatnot, right? So they're valuable in that sense, right? We could talk about ants and why ants are valuable. We could talk about spiders and why spiders. We could keep going down the line and we could find how this animal fits, except for wasps. I don't know what the fuck wasps do. I think they're pieces of shit. But
I think every organism has a niche.
What is ours? That's what I'm asking you. I agree. And I think for most organisms, we have figured out the niche. But for people, what is our niche? What do we do?
Well, you're an atheist or agnostic, whatever, but
yeah,
so like you have a different worldview. I believe that our purpose is to love God and love others.
Okay, so we're not valuable, like I said, because you would have to be valuable to the planet for us to be valuable, because everything else on the planet is valuable to everything else on the planet, except for humans. So humanity thus far has not proven to be valuable to the planet. I haven't seen it. I
mean,
what do we do? Seriously, what do we do? What is our purpose?
Well, again, our purpose is to
remove God from it, bro. You can't have this. That is not a real conversation.
I don't get. So, what is the meaning of and purpose in life for you then? Like, what? I don't get it. Like, what's the end game?
You're talking about personally?
Yeah. Well, like, what? Because you don't even believe that all human beings are valuable. So, like,
hell no, all human beings ain't valuable. You think fucking you think Hitler was valuable? You think Hitler was valuable?
Do I think he was valuable?
Yeah. You think Mussolini was valuable?
Not up until he did evil. Like,
he was always evil. When wasn't he evil? When wasn't he evil?
If you're a serious imminent threat to other human beings, then yeah, I guess like.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again.
If you're a serious danger to other human beings or have done serious harm to other human beings, I agree. Like,
awesome. Okay. I love that
they could be scratched off the list, but
can we stay there?
Generally speaking, human beings are valuable.
Hey, JG,
the people are being unalived in Ukraine are valuable, right? I think the people.
I agree that people are valuable to other people. Yeah, right? I think people are valuable to other people in general. But JG says he's making a racist Pookie argument. Sad as fuck. Here's the thing, brother. So you said that human beings. You said that human beings. Oh man, hold on. MJ said we bring life into the world, bitch. What do you do?
What?
So you said. So you said human beings.
Audience you have. See what I mean? This is the type of audience you have, bro.
What you're here. So you said that, and if you are basically causing harm, right, to other people, then you can see how a person like me can say, that they're not valuable, right?
I'm talking about like a serious.
I mean, what's serious? That's too vague.
Someone like Putin, right? Like
why do you have to be that bad?
If he was like wiped off the face of the earth, it's like, okay.
How many?
I mean, we're saving.
How many people do you have to hurt before you? How many people do you have to hurt before you're considered a bad person in your mind?
I mean, it hurt in what way? Like
emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever. How many people do you have to hurt before you consider them to be bad people?
I mean, that's pretty hard to quantify because like just because someone like cheats on someone and hurts someone in that way, I don't think that person's no longer valuable, right?
Well,
but if you like unalive someone unjustly, then I think that I think your value has been you know.
What if a person abuses a child?
Abuses a child.
Their child, let's say a parent abuses their child. Are they still valuable? The parent?
Yeah, I think they're still valuable, but if it goes to like an extreme,
that's not an extreme. Abuse is not extreme to you. What's extreme to you?
There's different levels of abuse, right?
Abuse is abuse, brother. What are you talking about?
No, there's different levels, man.
What do you mean?
There's levels to it.
What do you mean?
Like I got whippings when I was young.
So you were abused, yes.
That can be construed as abuse, but
it is abuse.
I was never like. I think what's worse is like SA or.
Oh, I think SA is worse too, but abuse is still abuse, though.
Levels.
No, but abuse. I'm saying abuse is still abuse, right? And the body and the mind really. If you ask me which one would I prefer, to be whipped, right, to get spankings, or to get SA'd, I would choose getting spankings, no doubt about it. But my body doesn't know the difference. My body is still going to process it as abuse. That's my point, right? So two things can be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather be slapped or punched or whatever the case? You might get knocked out either way. You dig what I'm saying? But it's still abuse, like no matter what.
I'm trying to understand your take here. So if you believe that someone abuses another, they're no longer valuable.
I don't. You have to do a lot to overcome that. I'm not saying like you can never be valuable again, but you cannot abuse a person and then like just live your life like normal and never like you have to reconcile with the person you abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to heal that wound. You have to do a lot of work, and then you could be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, if you fucking just destroyed somebody's life or you hurt somebody or some shit like that, and you never tried to like reconcile, fuck that. Nah, you a piece of shit for life.
So let's say if you're gonna be consistent, would you apply that to women?
I would apply that to any human being.
All right, so if a woman abuses like her child, right? You would say like, hey, she doesn't have any kind of like value.
Yeah, until she reconciles, until she whatever, yeah, she is fucking terrible.
Okay, fair enough.
This is not like you think that I'm saying that only men can do this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying mostly men do this. More men do this than women by far. The people who abuse people by far are men. The people who unalive people by far are men. By far, it's not even close. So that's why I can say.
But the vast majority of men don't do that, though.
That's not true. The vast majority of men are abusive. The vast majority of men are abusive, sir. They are.
That's not true. That's not true.
Based on what?
Unless you can provide like a.
I can, but you don't care, so I don't care. But they are. Yeah, you don't care.
Okay. I mean, I do care, but
okay. What percentage? Okay. I'll keep going. What you don't? I hate when you guys talk about studies. You don't care. Like,
what do you mean I don't care?
The reason why I know you don't care.
Wait, hold on. I'm the one here that says that humanity has value, not you.
So what? But that doesn't mean you care about studies. You haven't proven that through a study. You think that from God. What are you talking about? When I see what I'm saying, you're contradicting yourself. You just said, when I asked you how are humans valuable, you started talking about Sky Daddy. You didn't start citing study. You didn't start citing like, well, men and women actually contribute to the da-da-da-da-da. And like, you couldn't, because you can't do that. You don't have any, you have nothing to substantiate that claim outside of some shit that you got to believe in, right?
Listen, bro, you have to ground this on something, right? What do you ground value in then? Like, what do you ground it on?
What disqualifies you from being valuable?
Like if you say like, oh, this person's valuable, then
I think every person is born valuable, and then you lose the value when you harm other people, or when you destroy the planet, which inevitably harms other people. But yeah,
okay,
anything like that.
So your sex is irrelevant.
Your sex, your gender is irrelevant. Yep.
Oh, okay, all right. So okay. So why don't you ask, like, is humanity value? Does humanity have value? So you just men.
But I'm talking about to each other right now. Right? I'm saying to humanity, are men valuable? Not to the planet.
Absolutely.
Okay, you haven't told me how. Just so you're clear.
I could give you some reasons why they're valuable to humanity.
I'm listening.
Number one, right? Men disproportionately work in like blue collar jobs that
doesn't make them valuable.
Upholds the economy and our standards of living.
No, it doesn't, and that doesn't make them valuable.
I guarantee, if every man just like vanished in a blink of an eye, the women and girls will start.
We did it, Joe. MJ said, "You only care about yourself. Be fucking for real." Bye. Bye. Hey, brother, they paid to drop you. You see it right there. 50 to drop. They paid it, brother. Just so you know. Just so you know. Who is this person? D Nice. OKC. What's good? Oh. I love how when you was up here, you couldn't actually make any of your points stick. Now you in the comments, man, talking about get your grift on. You don't even know what grift is. You don't know what a grift is. Kick rocks, homie, and keep God in your life. Fuck, nigga. Keep God in your life. That's crazy. Men love screaming. Men love screaming that men are valuable. Then when you ask them, how are men valuable? They instantly start talking about, well, you know, they serve, they the main people serving fries at McDonald's, and they fix all the McFlurry machines. So how would you get your McFlurries if it wasn't for men? Think about it. Think about it. You know how all the roads, you know how they got to fix the roads every 3 months because the roads be all fucked up? Who you think built them shitty roads to begin with? We did. Look, we did, buddy. We did. You know that pothole you keep running over on Van Ness? We did that. Yay. You know how it take you 48 minutes to get 13 miles in your city? Who do you think did that? Who you think set that infrastructure up? We did. You proud of that shit? Where would women be if we let them build the cities? We would probably be on time to work every morning. We would probably not have to leave our house an hour and 30 minutes earlier than we needed to, just so we can get to work on time. Like, get the fuck. But who's gonna build? Women? They can do it. They can do it. They would make shovels and picks and cement machines and cars to, you know, vehicles that were safe for them, and you know what I mean? Like, they would do that stuff. The same way men did. Unless you think that only men can invent things. Unless you think only men can invent things, then so be it. If you think that, then cool. The lack of understanding, when we have these conversations is astounding. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Y'all get so mad. You get so triggered at a question, do men have value? You get so upset. You would think that you would be able to come up here and just start rambling off the ways in which men are valuable. It took us 30 minutes for him to even begin to start mentioning how men are valuable. Just so y'all are clear. Remember, never forget that. It took us 30 minutes before he got to blue collar jobs, which you knew that's where he was going the whole time anyway. You knew that the only thing he was going to mention was blue collar jobs. You knew it. It took us 30 minutes for him to say, men build buildings. Men shovel snow. 30 minutes to get to that? Come on, bro. Men break cinder block. Men break cinder block with tools that anyone can use, even women. Men drive buses and big rig trucks, cross dangerous roads we built. Ha 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 ha. Shit is crazy. Women could never build roads as shitty as ones men built. Men built this world. We are stronger than women. Women not too strong, not too bright. Who fight in wars? We do. Men do. We fight wars. We destroy civilizations. What woman could do that? Only a man could destroy a whole civilization. Women could never. That's how y'all be sounding to me, man. Shit crazy. Be saying any fucking thing. Y'all got the same 8 talking points. God damn. When y'all niggas gonna update? In 2025, y'all gonna get a new update? Y'all operating on the old OS system, man. Y'all on the old OS, man. Come on. Shit, man. We on like 15.02 OS. Y'all motherfuckers come on. Y'all crazy. Y'all iPhone still got buttons on them. Y'all niggas, y'all got buttons for your home screen still. That's where y'all at. Update, brother. Update that shit. Y'all crazy as fuck. I'm sick of it. Same shit. You know you take shower? How you get water in shower? We did that. No, we don't know how to wash our ass, but you get water from shower to wash yours. Our behinds, stinky. Do we ever wash bottom of our legs? Never. But we smart. Women not so smart. MJ put 5 on my head. What I do? You ask me, when was last time I cleaned shin? I cannot remember. I let water rinse off shin. Ha, 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 ha. How do you wash shin? So, what's that? Sounds like woman invention. Soap only for girls. Why you want to smell good for? You need to go back to work tomorrow, build shitty roads. Oh man, dude. All right. This shit's I gotta end it. It's just funny. You wipe front to back or back to front? No, you tell me first. Yes, I too wipe front to back. All right, man. Me wipe side to side. That's nasty as fuck. That's some new shit. She said floss for women. Oh man. Me no wipe, me air dry. I take showers on Wednesdays. Too busy doing manly things. We done? Is we finished or is we done? I can wrap it up now. Man, this shit crazy. Even the paraplegic men think they got shit. Where you be hanging at to know that? That's crazy. Y'all told me to spin the block one time. I spent it. What we doing here? Breadwinner said value is subjective person to person. Yeah, it is. I'm still asking, what makes me invaluable? What makes me invaluable to you? I've been asking. I'm okay with people telling me what their subjective opinion of what's valuable to them is. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm just asking, what is it? It better not be connected to God. It can't be that, baby. It can't be that. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Nah, they got your boy on. They locking your boy down right now. I had got flagged again. They like, nah, we not gonna push that boy. Cooking with Kai. Cooking with Kaya. I don't even want to talk about cooking with Kaya. I don't have enough in my tank to talk about. Like, I don't give a fuck about what she be doing, to be honest with you. I think she makes softcore porn for the fellas. I don't got no links on here. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with what she do. She does. She makes softcore porn for fellas. She be spraying motherfucking whipped cream in her mouth and shit, getting it on her chesticles. Talking about, oopsie, how did that get there? Let me just put this roast in the oven, bending all over and shit. I ain't even mad at her. Get your money, get your coins. The men's is stupid. The men's want to pay for it. I'm all here for it. I ain't got nothing to say about her. None whatsoever. I'll watch Cooking with what's her name? Christiana or whatever her name is. Oof. That's a lady. I wouldn't call Kaya adorable. She kind of annoying to me, but she a little kid though. So, but she just, yeah, you know, she doing what she doing. She a young girl. She a young whippersnapper out here getting her cheese. I ain't mad at her. Breadwinner. Come on. I don't think that. I'm not talking about her physically. I'm saying like her personality. I don't know if it's cute. I think she's kind of a little annoying, but that's me. Not my type. But she's a kid though too. So, but she appealing to some niggas love watching her cook that food on them styrofoam plates. They love that shit. I told y'all I'll be looking at that shit like, it's a lot of dairy in there. It's a whole lot of cheese on that. I don't know if. What do I think about Trip? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, you sent me that video. I downloaded it, man. I haven't watched it. I haven't. I was gonna respond to it. I just haven't yet. Trip is a trip. Trip is a weirdo to me. Trip is a weird guy to me personally. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's my personal opinion about the guy. But yeah. This is a video Dante sent me of Trip. I'm not what that nigga talking about, man. What is wrong with y'all? What do y'all be talking about? The amount of men that be out here really stressing about a woman following them is mind blowing to me. Like, Why are y'all so obsessed with women following y'all? I don't get it. Shit stupid. That shit goofy. If I gotta go off and learn how to be a man and do what you talking, you acting like this is he act like they in Sparta. Y'all remember in 300 when they sent the boys off to go fight in the forest with the wolves and shit? Ain't no rites of passage, brother, to become a man. You just grow up and you are a man. Are you a good one? Are you a bad one? Are you an effective one? Are you an ineffective one? That's all that matters. Are you a man or not? You ain't got to go off into the fucking forest and fight a wolf to become a man. You could become a man all on your own in your house. Kind of like how people get like Encyclopedia Britannicas and shit, and they get the whole thing and they read them and shit and they study them or whatever. That's how you could learn how to be a man. You could do that shit like people got hooked on phonics, hooked on manhood. You can learn how to be a man. I think it's goofy, personally. Me personally, I have no interest in learning how to perform, how to be a man. I already know how to perform, how to be a man. All you gotta do is lie a lot, never take accountability for anything, have a humongous ego. Shit, that's pretty much it. That's the cornerstone of being a man. Neglect everybody and everything around you. Make excuses for every fucking thing. Blame the woman for everything. Blame your baby mama. Blame your wife. Blame your mama. I don't know. I don't know what being a man means. I don't know. I think that shit is goofy. I think it's goofy, and it will always be goofy. Always. Unfortunately. Being a man will always be goofy. If Mr. Cleanup Man said public, you talking about your old life. If I'm talking about my old life, I'm talking about your current life. That's who you are right now. You are the very man that I just described, Mr. Cleanup Man, is the man you currently are. But I was that man when I was 25. What's your excuse? I was that man when I was a young whippersnapper, wet behind the ears. Oh, you want to go up? Okay. Mr. Cleanup Man. He said he want to come up. I like it. Y'all like it. I love it. You still that man. You manipulating these women. Oh, breadwinner. You back. You back. You got to come up, brother, after that. You're going to have to come up. You know the drill. The link is in there. What's your name? Mr. Cleanup Man. What silly mess don't work on you? I wasn't being silly at all. I was being 100% serious. Bertha says she values men. Why do you value men, Bertha? Come up and tell us. I don't know why they like to say slick shit in the comments. I don't be understanding that shit. I could never. It can never be me. Not ever in life. Breadwinner, what's good, man?
What's good? Let me know if my internet messed up. I'm in Qatar right now, so
nope.
My thing is I'm on hotel Wi-Fi. So
sound good to me.
Video calls and stuff been kind of crazy. Well, what's up? What's up, man?
It sound good to me. What's up with you, brother? You was in the comments Making weird comments again. I don't know where that came from. You know, I don't suffer.
Yeah, man. I had to disengage from your content, man, because I realized that I believe you're disingenuous.
Am I disingenuous?
The person that you're talking about men, if you believe all men are these.
I don't believe all men are these. That's disingenuous. Because you've been in here enough times to know that I'm never talking about all men. So are you being disingenuous and you're just projecting that onto me? Or
most of the time you're talking about majority of men.
Yeah, and majority of men. Yeah.
And you saying that you used to do X, Y, and Z, which you did to your wife and other things, don't make you any better. And also you talk about that you help men when most of your audience and targeting is not to help men. It is content based off talking about them.
Yeah, I talk to men. Whether men listen or not, that's not my problem. I don't give a fuck. I know men don't listen. I've talked to you many a time that you've been up here and, oh, I see the light and I understand. Now all of a sudden you done did a whole 180 and you don't get it now. So who's being disingenuous? It ain't me. I'm the same nigga. I'm the same nigga you talked to 2 months ago. Now you different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now you different. When I was clocking you on your shit, when you was admitting that you was a cheater and you was abusive and all that, we had to draw all that shit out of you, and you was running around lying and doing all of that shit. And I was like, well, that don't sound right. And we was clocking all of that shit, and you was like, yeah, no, that's true. And now all of a sudden I'm disingenuous. Now all of a sudden I don't talk to men. Now all of a sudden I target women. Now.
Whoa.
Interesting.
I've heard you say a couple times when you talk about why when a man accepts the role of wanting to be a leader, like why, like if you are the poison, why are you giving out things like as if you're giving out advice as if you're not a part of the problem? I get what your thinking is, right? I've looked at enough of your stuff to understand like where you're coming from, right? But a man saying all men are bad while also being that type.
And when did I say all men are bad? When did I say all men are bad? Tell me.
You say it all the time.
I say it all the time?
Yeah, you say it all the time.
So you're sure, 100% sure that I say all men are bad all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So are you lying? Like, so what could you show me a shred of evidence of me saying that? Because I got hundreds and hundreds of hours of videos up. Can you like anytime show me where I say all men are bad? Just all I need is one time of you showing me. I don't need a lot of times. I need one time.
You saying this, what you're saying now is just for the sake of argument, and you know that I couldn't produce that piece of content because it's not readily available to me.
It is readily available to you. It's like, literally on. If you go to my YouTube page, I have all of my content up. So what are you talking about? And I have a whole TikTok. Hold on, breadwinner. What you're not understanding is this. If I say something all the time, it should be fairly easy for you to find it, correct? It shouldn't take that much. If I say it all the time, then you should be able to look at my last video and find it, or the video before that, or the video before that one even, right? That's all I'm asking you for. And the reason why I know you won't find it is because I don't say that. I don't think it, nor do I say it. So Mike, I got to ask the same question again. Are you actually the one who is being disingenuous? And you're just projecting that onto me.
I just think you're
hold on, no. You have to answer that question. If you've never heard me say that, because you haven't, right? Why are you now trying to say that I said that? What is the relevancy in you saying that, right?
The gaslighting is crazy. This is what you talk about with men. You're doing the exact same
thing. How am I gaslighting you?
That men do.
How am I gaslighting you?
The exact same.
How am I gaslighting you?
Taught me.
How am I gaslighting you?
Literally, what your content has told me about men, which
sir,
is true.
How am I gaslighting you?
Projecting the same thing.
How am I gaslighting you? Tell me.
Because you know what I'm saying is true.
What is true? That I say that all men are bad? You know, I know that I know that's true.
Yes.
If I've never said it, then how is it true?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? If I've never said it, then how is it true?
To argue, like you're farming these women for money, right? You're over here farming these women for money based off of hate of men as a man, right? It's the perfect hustle. Like
you know what's crazy? I too genuinely don't like men. And you know why I don't like men as a group? Not every man. I love my homies and I got friends that I fuck with. But I generally don't like men either because of men like you, because most men that I encounter are like you. Most men are pathological liars, right? And then they try to act like I'm the liar when I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have nothing to lie about. I could all the best. Hold on, wait. No, you did. You are saying I'm a liar. But
you're manipulative.
That's a lie. A liar. Sir, please. That's what I'm saying. You don't even. That is gaslighting. I didn't say you're a liar. I said you're manipulative. What the fuck is the difference? Please explain to me the difference between the two. If I'm the gaslighter, explain to me how somebody calling me manipulative is different than calling me a fucking liar. You tell me.
Right. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. You're using these things that you would consider to be facts about men, which you are a man yourself, to speak about them as if you agree with these when you're actually using the system yourself to benefit.
So I'm lying.
That's manipulating.
That would mean I'm lying. Are you insinuating that I don't believe what I'm saying? See, you see how you just hold on, wait. You see how you can't answer my questions directly because you are the one who is indeed lying? Every single time I swear to God, I swear to God, I've spoken to men smarter than you, more informed than you in these spaces, right? And a lot of them have tried to make the same assertion about me, when in reality, come to find out, they prove in real time that they are actually the liars, like you're doing right now. Do you? Because you just tried to say
lying to each other, gaslighting each other based off.
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm telling you the truth. Ain't nothing I'm saying is a lie. You have to substantiate the lie. You have to tell me.
These are the arguments that wait, and you're not no exemption from it.
I'm 100% exempted from lying because I'm not lying to you. Not only am I sir, I don't lie. I do not get on here and lie to y'all about shit. I don't need to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I really want y'all to understand this. When you accept the fucking truth, you don't have to lie. You can really say the shit, stand 10 toes on it, and you ain't got to worry about shit. I don't even have to second guess myself. I don't have to worry about, like, it's like when my wife, right? Or like, I used to cheat, right? So when you were a cheater, when you were a cheater, you had to have like a system of lies in place, right? When you stopped cheating, though, you didn't have to have a system of lies. So you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like you were ever worried about your girl, like, or your wife bringing up shit later on, because you knew you wasn't like lying about shit. You would just be like, yeah, like, no, I said that, or I didn't say that, whatever. But when you were cheating, you constantly had to have the lie in the back of your head. You constantly had to be like, well, damn, I told her I came home at 7:30. But whatever the lie is, right? I don't have to do that. I don't have to remember what I said. I know what I said. I can stand on. I could stand 10 toes on it, no doubt about it. In front of the world, I can say I've never said that. I don't think that. I've never misled anybody intentionally. Like, none of that shit. There's too much evidence.
Explain yourself.
Huh?
Why do you have to over-explain yourself?
I'm not over-explaining myself. I'm explaining it to you because you don't understand it. I'm just explaining it.
You've gone so far, I'm actually just questioning, like, what the hell is he talking about now? Why are you overcompensating in order to make, like...
How am I overcompensating? Based on what?
I mean, all this stuff you're saying, I'm just like, you're just saying like when I used to cheat or whatever, which I don't believe that either.
You don't believe what?
Things about having female friends and things like that, but that's my own.
Wait. Are you now saying that you didn't used to cheat?
No, I don't. I believe you. You say you used to cheat.
No, I said when you. I said when you used to cheat. When you told us how you used to cheat on your baby mama, on your first baby mama, when you used to cheat on her, I said yeah. So I was relating it to you so you can understand what I'm saying, because you were a fucking full-blown liar.
That is a past tense thing. I don't think it's past tense. I think you still currently do.
Oh, now you just saying stuff.
Opinion.
Yeah, now you just saying stuff.
It's just based off things you said, like having female friends and talking to. I don't think men and females really can't be friends. Well,
I know
when you're a married man.
I know you think that. You think stupid shit like that because you're misogynistic. You think you can't see a value in a woman if you can't sleep with her. Don't put that on me. That's top tier projection. If you only think women are valuable when you can sleep with them, if you only think you can have a connection with the woman if you can sleep with her, that's on you. That's not me. Not all of us think that way.
Yeah, your life changed pretty quickly. But I just hope.
How did it change pretty quickly? I'm 42.
I hope one of the women that you use like as a monitor or something like that come up and actually be the voice instead of hearing a man say this about another man.
Why? Why did you want to? Wait. Why do you want to hear women say it when women say it all the time and you still don't listen?
Not on the same platform that no. I don't know if women say it all the time.
They do say it all the time. Literally, women say it all the time. Women talk about it all the time. Where the fuck do you think I learned it from? You think I just made it up?
Why do you need your voice to step up? You're like
why do I need my voice to step up?
That's going up talking about black problems.
No. Hold on, wait. Hold on, breadwinner. Wait. Say that again.
No matter what you
say that again. Go back. Say that again. You said I'm like a white person.
Like a white person that is like that gets alongside black activists and steps up to the mic and be like, yeah, we need to fight the system.
Okay.
You're a part of the system.
Wait, so you don't wait. So you think that that's a problem?
Yes.
So white people wanting to change the system because they see that black people are oppressed, they're the problem?
No. Having a voice, using a platform, having a voice, they need to just do. They just need to do the things that they.
You have to do both. There's no, it's not an either or thing. You do both. You speak up and you do the work.
We don't need a white person to be a spokesman for black people.
Who told you that? Wait. Who told you that?
Don't need a man to be a spokesman for men.
Breadwinner. I promise you that women, since you're speaking for women right now, you can ask them. Like, you're contradicting yourself. So you're saying, hold on.
Have your audience
but wait, I can't. So you think all these women are stupid? You think all these women are susceptible? I got 50 fucking thousand followers on TikTok and 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's 70,000 people. Let's say 80% of them are women. You think like 60,000 women are dumb and they're just falling for my?
What you did there? You see what you just did there? I never said they were stupid.
Then what are you implying?
You're implying that just because of
what are you implying, sir? Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. You're saying that I'm manipulating all of these women, which means what? Breadwinner, please be quiet when I'm asking you a question. You're saying I'm manipulating all of these women, correct?
Yes.
Which means what? Hold on. Listen. Which means what about them? What does that say about them? If they're allowing me to manipulate them, what does that say about them?
Man is manipulating them. That's it. That's all.
That is not all. That's not all. That's not how it works. It doesn't work in a vacuum like that. That's stupid. You're implying that the women are dumb. How are they letting me manipulate them?
You're funny, dude. Yeah, whatever. If you want
to, you don't, bro. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say you're trying to get away with being like, you're trying so hard to be like, lady, see, he's manipulating you, right? And like trying to act like a fucking.
No, I don't care. No, I really don't.
Sir, stop. Don't say you don't care. You wouldn't be here. But so you think that you're trying to. So basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to villainize me, right? You're trying to make me look like I'm the bad guy, right? Cool, that's fine. I don't mind that. Tons of men try to do that stupid shit. I'm with it, right? This is what I do. So you're trying to do that, but what you end up doing ultimately is you end up proving my very point about you. You end up shitting on all the women who you're acting like you care about. Like, oh, I just feel bad. You're out here manipulating. You think these 60,000 women are dumb. That's what you're saying. You go, oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. Because it sounds bad when a nigga clocks it, right? Like typical.
What's happening here is we're like the Spider-Man meme. We're just pointing at each other.
We're not.
we are. We're the same people.
No,
We're
you're that.
literally
No,
the
no,
same
no, no,
people.
no. You want to make
We
me.
are.
You want to make me shitty. You want to make me shitty so bad, but it don't stick, baby. I admit when I do wrong. Nobody has ever had to. I've never been on any of these panels ever, and no, I've never been having a conversation with anybody, and they had to like clock me on some shit or like dig deep or like, oh, public, you don't see how that was wrong or da da da. No, 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 I don't do none of that shit. I'll openly admit to what I've done and what I do. I do it every day. That's a part of doing. That's a part of doing the work. You have to accept it. And not only do I do it here, I do it with in my real life. Huh?
What do men do when their income is jeopardized, right? They end up doing what you're doing now, trying to defend yourself at such.
When my income is wait. You think my income is
trying to just protect? You're trying to protect.
Hold on, Brad. You think my income is jeopardized by you having this same conversation that all of these people have seen me have with 100 men before you that are smarter than you, more articulate than you? You think you're the one? Like you're the one that like you think this approach is new? I just had this discussion last. Look, and I'm gonna have it. Look, wait. Look, wait. I'm just telling you, I don't think you're smart. I'm telling you that there have been other men that has come up here and tried this very same thing that you're trying to do, and it never works.
Hey man, what I just tell you to do?
Mr. Cleanup, I don't know why your mic say you muted, but can you hear me? Mr. Cleanup, man.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Your mic said it was muted, but it wasn't. I was just letting you know. But yeah, you up here too. This is perfect. Now you can see. Mr. Cleanup Man was in the comments saying some weird shit. He said that silly mess don't work on me, bro. Nice try though. What silly mess?
That was a follow-up message.
I know. What?
I don't know. You went on a little tirade talking about, you just named a list of things that didn't apply to my personal life. So that's why I said what I said to you.
It does apply to you.
You do that, brother. You don't know me. So what are you talking about?
But you've done it up here. That's the thing that y'all got to stop trying to. This is when the lies be really biting y'all in the ass. Go back and listen to the live, sir, that you were on. The 2 lives you were on. You've done it up here. Why do I got to see? Why do I got to know you in real life when you've done the things that I'm talking about on the live? I don't need to know you in real life to know you a liar. You lied to me up here. Same thing with Breadwinner. Y'all some liars. Both of y'all some liars. Neither one of y'all ever take accountability for shit.
I don't mean it's true.
Hey,
it is true. It is documented. It's in the lives. You can go back and listen to your own lives. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not making this up. So y'all think so here, before y'all say stupid shit, Mr. Cleanup Man, this is the thing that annoys me. Y'all always act like if there's 700 people in here and 500 of them are saying y'all are some fucking full-blown liars, why does your mind instantly go, oh, they don't know me, they just in here, they brain like, or could it be that you actually are some fucking liars? Or could it be you actually are the people that I'm saying you are? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's not like only I'm seeing this. You act like I'm not doing it. You are doing it. Take some accountability for the things that you have said. You've said things that were untrue, and I clocked it. Period. Mr. Cleanup Man, you have said things that were unequivocally untrue, inconsistent. You didn't make sense. I clocked it. I'm not lying on you. Why would I need to make that up? And the reason why y'all do that shit is because both of you are not genuine. You guys are disingenuous people, right? Like most men are.
I need to be disingenuous.
Bro, you didn't give me a chance to talk. You just ran. I'm gonna let you go.
Go ahead, brother. I love to hear what you got.
Go ahead. I just want to know what you think I'm disingenuous about. I get the last lie. We on a new topic.
Sir,
you don't even know my position on this topic, and you already saying I'm lying.
I'm not saying that you do.
I ain't even say nothing on this topic, bro.
I didn't want to even talk about the topic. I just responded to what you said about me, and you said, there you go, talking about your past life again, and I said, no, I'm actually talking about your current life.
No, you're not though. So what you talking about?
But I am, because that is the nigga I described
that you think
is
applies to my current life. So I can.
All right, this is what y'all got to do. This is what y'all got to do.
Yeah, because you can't. All right, let's move on. Let's just move on, bro.
Okay, this is what y'all got to stop doing. Please stop saying that people don't know you when you get online and talk to people. Like, so either you're masking online or you're masking in real life. Which one is it? Is this not who you are online? Are you a different person offline?
Who is that
Because
for?
that's
Because you talking to two people.
you. I'm saying that for you because you keep saying you don't know me. What do you mean? That's such a cop out.
Are we gonna digress past this? Because it don't make no sense, bro. Just like I don't know you, you don't know me, bro. We already talked about that. We can go on
Sir,
beyond that. I mean, ain't no
hold
value
on,
in
hold
that.
on. Okay.
Let's get back on the topic.
So you don't know me. So you don't know me, but then you said that was my past life.
No,
I'm not even saying
you admitted
wrong.
that it was your past life.
I
Right
know
before you said that.
exactly.
Exactly.
Because you heard me say it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you. I've heard you be the person I described.
You've named you named 6
I don't even
anecdotes
remember
straight
everything
away, right? Only
Yeah.
one of them would I say had
Be a
applied to me.
liar, be manipulative, never take accountability. These are all you. I've literally in my life, you're doing it right now in real time. This is you. This is who you are.
Okay.
Right? Now, if you're gonna say that you somebody different offline, then I don't know what to tell you. Because
No,
I'm not
right.
offline.
You right, you know. So let's move on. Let's get back on topic. I missed the first half, so I want you to catch me up.
I love talking about this.
So your opinion, I just want to get you right. Your opinion is that most men do not have value, right?
Yes.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Most men don't have value.
All right. So, but my biggest thing with you, I don't know what the last dude was talking about, even though I agree with him. I personally don't think you trying to scam people. I hope not. I don't believe that. It is. So, I mean, it is what it is. But my point is, I want to know how did you come to, if assuming that's correct, most men don't have value, what would be your advice to make sure to help men get value? You always talk about the problems. What are solutions at? How you gonna help brothers out? That's what I appreciate. Help people like me and the other dude. Help us out, bro.
So if I told you that the solution is the first thing you got to do is accept that men don't have value and that you are the person that I'm describing. If I told you that, what would you say? The first step is acceptance.
Okay, yeah. Anybody that has a problem, the first step, you have to know you have a problem to find a solution.
Exactly. So where are we at right now? Because I can't even get you to admit.
Where we at is, what is your definition of value?
Not being a negative, not hurting people.
Okay, see, that's a very, very small sample size. You can be valuable just by providing any type of service, right? It's people that are, I'm giving you my definition.
Oh, okay.
All right. See, I look at value as, are you bringing a plus positive to that said action?
What do you mean? You mean a net positive?
If I see you, put it like this, if I see you moving something and you can't pick it up by yourself and I come over and help you pick it up, in that moment, that person is valuable.
Well, I know, but so let's think about it like we're keeping score, right? Because it kind of functions like this. Let's say we're keeping score. And certain things are worth certain amounts of points, right? You helping me carry a couch across the room is 0.5 points, right? So I'm a positive 0.5. That same person steals $10,000 from me. They are a negative 500. So now they're a negative 499.5. You see what I'm saying? That's how the shit works. Like, it doesn't matter if you do one good thing or a few good things, or even if you do a lot of good things. You can cancel out all the good things you've done by doing one terrible thing. One terrible thing can outweigh all the good things, because when you think about it, the good things you're doing, you should just be doing them anyway.
No, so we agree on that. So, but my point with that overall statement was, value is just subjective, brother. It's based on a lot of things. Overall, I agree with what your message is for the most part, but it's based on culture, upbringing, people's individual realities. Because of course, you agree that you talk to a lot of people that they live in their own reality that is not accurate, right? You yourself say that often. And then a lot of people got their own personal moral compass. Then some people even have religious values. I know you don't believe in that, but that's just the truth. So I just think this topic is just too nuanced to have one general statement and expect that to fit so many different dynamics. Of course, somebody that do an overwhelming amount of negative things is not going to be an overall valuable person. Nobody will argue that. I don't think men or women, nobody will argue that. So I just don't understand like what the angle is, the overall message. I mean, if your overall message is just to let people know, I just want y'all to know that you living in the earth where most men bring no value, then I mean, I think you can just say that in one sentence. That's your message, right?
No.
What's your message then? Because that's when you put a statement like that, because I missed the first half, so you probably explained it. So forgive me if I missed
I did it. I literally haven't explained it.
Okay, so I'll let you explain that so I don't misquote you.
Yeah. So me asking the question, do men have value? It is a it's a tool. It's to get men thinking what is valuable, how do you assess it, and how are you valuable, right? Because the first thing you're going to do is think about yourself. You're going to be like, all right, am I valuable? What makes me valuable, right? That's the first thing I want you to do. Now, what for this experiment, for this exercise to actually work, men have to be honest. They have to be honest. If you're not being honest, then it won't work, right? So when I ask, are men valuable? I'm asking, are you a net positive? How are you helping the planet? How are you helping people? Like whatever the case may be, that's a part of it. Then the other part of it is, how are you negatively impacting people? Right? If you can say, I'm not negatively impacting people, then I would almost guarantee you're of value right off the rip. It ain't really about what you're doing. It's more about what you're not doing, right? It's more about you not being negative, you not holding people back, you not, thank you, Bianca, you not harming people, right? But for men, that seems to be proving to be damn near impossible because most men are harmful to somebody or some group of people or whatever the case may be. Men overall are harmful. And men need to really stop and really think about how are they harmful? How do they contribute to the systems that harm other people? And so on and so forth. Instead of men being defensive and being like, well, I know I'm valuable. My baby mama told me last night that she thanked me for dropping off them Pampers. She thanked me for dropping off them diapers. Like, instead of you getting like that, really think about that shit. Really think, what have I done in my life? Have I harmed people? How deeply have I harmed people? Have I reconciled? Have I admitted to the harm? Have I grown from it? Am I still doing it in some way? How am I contributing overall to the harm of other groups of people, whether it be women or people like foreign immigrant, whatever? What am I doing? How am I hurting people? Right? Men don't ask themselves that question because you assume you're not. You assume naturally, I'm not hurting nobody. Right?
No, let me respond to that real quick. Now, that first part of your monologue, that's where we're on the same page at. I'll agree that most men, and I won't even stop at men, but let's keep it on men. Most men are harmful in some way. I will agree with that statement. Where we part ways is that I don't think most men are more harmful than they are valuable in whatever way, right? Meaning, like using the analogy you used, I don't think the average man is harming more people than they might be helping. Or most of them probably are just neutral. That's just what I'm just telling you where we part ways, brother.
That's not what I said, though. You can harm one. If you unalive a person, just one person, you could be BTK, right? The BTK killer, right? Bind, torture, kill. BTK was a fucking like church deacon and a volunteer police officer. I'm sure he helped tons of people. He worked for ADP for 20 years. I'm sure he helped tons of people. How many people do you have to hurt? That's what I'm saying. It ain't about the good that you have done. It's about the bad you have done. It's not about the good. It's about
we have to use logic in this example, right? You cannot use you should not make the same equivalency of somebody unaliving someone versus somebody who might just tell one lie. That's not the same thing. One unaliving and one lie, that's not equivalent. You know that. So that's not
one unaliving and one lie.
Yeah. You said all it takes is for one person to do one harmful thing. That's what you said.
I'm saying depending on the harmful thing. I didn't say one lie.
There we go. That's all I'm saying. So we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, the lie matters too.
Yeah.
Right?
So we agree. Somebody can do something harmful and not automatically be deemed of no value.
I told you, place a value or score or whatever on whatever you want to. Give it a number, right? What, depending on the lie, say this lie is weighted more than this thing, and like that's pretty much what it is. It's checks and balances, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I think most people really probably don't disagree with you, but you take a long time to narrow it down to what people actually understand. You go around a lot, and maybe that's because you get interrupted. You do get interrupted, and obviously you said you ain't defined it until now, and you're an hour and 30 minutes in. That's clever. I have to believe that's a clever tactic in some way, you know, or maybe you just going with the flow of the show. Whatever. I missed the first half, so I don't know. But I don't know who would disagree with wanting to be a more valuable person, wanting to be honest. I look at somebody as valuable as if you're mostly living your life in an authentic way. A lot of things go in the category of being inauthentic. Anything that's dishonest or disingenuous, lying, cheating. We agree on all that.
A cheater, if you're authentically a liar, if you're authentically a scammer, I don't give a fuck how you live in your life. What do you mean? That's an
oxymoron. If somebody's doing something that's, we just mentioned, harmful, then you cannot be authentic with that. You can tell people what you're doing, but you're still being harmful.
I know people that are harmful and they are like, yep, and I like it. I know,
but they're not. But those people won't qualify as being valuable, though. So we're staying on topic.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
That are pimps, and everybody knows they a pimp. Everybody knows it. They hoes know it. They know it. And we know. Everybody knows.
Are they valuable though? That's what I'm asking.
But listen to what I'm saying. They are authentic. They're not lying. They don't mask it. Authenticity has zero to do with this. That's not what it's about.
To be a pimp, you got to break the law. So you automatically, on the wrong side. You can tell people what you're doing and still
anything.
I'm just giving you my definition. You got your own.
Wait, sir. I'm not talking about crimes, baby. I'm talking about immoral acts that harm people.
Yeah. Any pimp know what they doing. Ain't no pimp gonna be like, yo, I know what I'm doing is right.
Not every immoral act is illegal. Cheating ain't illegal. Giving somebody an STD ain't illegal.
It depends on where you at, bro. That's a broad statement. Cheating federally is not illegal. That's correct. But if you work for the DOD, it's some certain sectors where different rules apply. That don't even matter.
Can we be for real?
That don't even matter.
I'm not talking about random DOD members, bro. I'm talking about the majority of people. Like, you see what I'm saying? When you say it's hard to have the conversation, it ain't me, brother. It's y'all. Y'all convolute the conversation. You act like what I'm saying. You act like you don't really understand what I'm saying. Maybe you don't, but I feel like you're acting like it's like, what are you talking about? This shit is not rocket science. If you are actively harming people, you are not a net positive. If you are an abuser, you are not a net positive. I don't care how many old ladies you helped across the street. I don't care how many times you done help paint the church. I don't give a fuck. You are a terrible person. And all you got to do is abuse one person. You could just be abusing your
kids. But this is the issue right here. When you throw out a blanket statement, when you're actively harming people, right? Harming you could be very different from me harming the next person, because that's subjective. I know you want to get away from laws or whatever, but unless you're talking about clear laws or whatever, then that's subjective. That's all I'm saying. That's my point. And how you rack and stack them, that matters. You can't say if somebody just, okay, they refuse to wipe their feet on your rug and they harmed you and they tell you, nope, I'm not going to do it again. I'm never going to wipe it. That's not the same thing as somebody obviously unallowed. I know you're not saying that, but I'm saying you throw out blanket large statements that's supposed to fit everywhere. That don't work.
It does work.
That's does why, not work. I'm telling you. That's why.
You know how I know it works. You know
think every person that called to talk to you literally is trying to lie to you, bro? Is literally calling you to lie?
Every person is trying to lie to me. No. Do I think a lot of men who have these conversations with me are lying? Absolutely. I think a lot of men, I think most of the men and people who try to argue against me you cannot. I'll be honest with you. It's very rare, if ever, you guys can engage with my topics and be genuine and be genuine throughout and actually make solid points throughout.
The reason why people struggle with responding to the stuff you say, because you keep them so vague, bro. I'm just trying to give you some.
I'm not being vague.
You keep them vague, bro. You just talk. Look, I caught the live and still didn't get the basic premise of what the show was about.
I am not vague. I'm not vague. That is not true. If you don't understand something, then that's different. But I am not vague. I'm very specific. I'm very specific. I've been giving you examples as to what I'm talking about this whole time.
Yeah, because I'm
You're the
asking
one
you a question. If you have a show and I catch your show 2/3 into the show and I ask you a question, you say, actually, I haven't even defined that yet. That's the definition of vague. You haven't even laid out your foundation. How's somebody supposed to follow that?
Everybody else knew but you.
No, everybody else is just agreeing. Like the last brother said, people agree with what they want to agree with, but you have some people that was like, yo, I don't agree with that. Of course, it's going to be a small minority because you got people in the chat that, of course, they hate men, and that's okay. Do what you do. But I just like people to provide, okay, this is what my starting point is. This is how men can do better. The part when you talk about how men can do better, I agree with all that. You have to seek within first. I'm just saying, if you want people to really benefit from it.
Denisha said, Merry Christmas. Kick Mr. Cleanup, man. We did it, Joe. I wanted to have, that was crazy. Tonight said, providers, protectors, and leaders. Oh, my. Teresa said, he's in a country. She was talking about breadwinner. He's in a country where men enslave people. Drop. Talking about I'm out in Qatar or Qatar. Teresa said, ask him how women in Qatar live under men. He don't care. I don't think he there either. Metal Kisses said, why do y'all take everything personally? Guilt? Fair question. Tonight said, breadwinner, you sound like you look. Jesus Christ. Reese Skyler said, it's the same dialogue. It's the same dialogue every time. They NPCs. Ain't they? Metal Kisses said, value is not in labor, but in your morals. Yeah. People think I'm saying, like, your value is intrinsic. Your value is not what you can do. Like, I don't care if you can move boxes or if you could bring around a sledgehammer. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. That's irrelevant to me. I'm talking about your morals. What is your intrinsic value? What do you actually bring? What are you doing? Are you helping? Are you showing up for people emotionally? Are you abusing people? Are you manipulating people? Are you lying to people? Like, that's what I want to know. Mr. Breadwinner, what's good?
Let's drop the other dude.
Huh?
Why'd you drop the dude?
They paid to drop him. I literally announced it.
I know. I don't believe that.
You don't believe what?
No, nothing. But what's up? You said you didn't believe me that I was anywhere.
Yeah, I was like, he probably not there. But if you are, you are. Congratulations. I don't give a fuck. That's so beside the point as far as I'm concerned.
Great. Glad we established that. Were we done with our conversation? You had just jumped to somebody else. That's all. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I had both of y'all up here at the same time because y'all both was essentially saying the same stupid shit. So I was like, why not have the conversation simultaneously?
I do. I came back up here because I was thinking when you was talking to dude, you got well, I just want to say this. You have a lot of similarities of Trump. You're a very good communicator. I can apply, like, I hope you recognize that. You're very, very, very good.
I don't think Trump is a good communicator. I think he's pretty shitty. Me personally.
When they that's what they're debating. They're not actually, like debating within actual truth, but you know how to manipulate. Because I realized when we were talking, right, and you was like, and I said, you're manipulating.
You're breaking up now, brother. I don't know if your Wi-Fi is weird, like you were saying. It was good before. Wherever you were before, it was good. We could barely hear you, though. You like real low. Sound like you were like real far away from the phone.
Can you hear me better?
Nope. Same shit. It gets loud and goes out. It's going in and out.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes. Yeah. I can hear you now. You're good. Oh, you just went back out.
Because I realized when we were talking, when I said like you're manipulating women, it was like, so do you believe women are stupid? You kind of like you don't want them to think about the actual sentence that I said, so you make emotional trigger by saying, so you think women are stupid. That's right there an example of manipulation and a master communicator. So you combine the two, you're very good at it. I got friends just like guys that just talk for days, that know how to talk super good. And they say a lot of things that are true and people just agree with. You got like a cult like that. That's why I can go to Trump, because you can say very simple things and not trigger emotion. So if you say like, if I say you're manipulating women, like think women are stupid, they're skipping over what I said and not thinking about it and being triggered by what you said. So direct their hate towards me. That's all I want to say. That's an example of manipulation itself. And whatever you say, because you say it, it's because you say it. You're lying.
Do you think that what you're saying makes sense right now to anybody but you? I'm dead. Like a genuine question. Do you really think that would like, if you listen to this, if you like went back, if you went on YouTube right now, rewound this back and listened to everything you just said, do you think that what you're saying actually makes sense? First, you said Trump is a good communicator. He's not. His vocabulary has been studied. He's really bad at communicating, actually. Secondly, you keep using the word manipulation. I'm not seeing where the manipulation is happening at on my end. I just made a connection between you saying that 60,000 women, or you essentially saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just put it in context for you. I'm not manipulating you. I was just showing you and putting it in context. I'm like, what is it? Let me see. Oh, Precious said stale bread can go crumble somewhere else. There's 350 people here. So there's like 700 people in between these rooms. Kay said, tell breadwinner, keep God in your life, fuck me. But so there's like, like almost 700 people in these rooms, right? But together. That's just in here right now. Let's assume 600 of them agree, or whatever the case may. It's something like that, I would assume, right? So 600 people agreeing here. Then you talk about all the people that follow me, whatever. The numbers start to add up fairly fast. And the reason why I knew to say that to you so fast was because I've heard this same lie about me over and over and over again, and it never sticks. So y'all all say the same misguided, like convoluted bullshit. Like, oh, you're manipulating these people, and I'm like, okay, so you're saying that 60,000 women aren't able to clock me, but you can? The motherfucker that can barely formulate a sentence, you can clock me, but these 60,000, probably a lot of them are educated and got, like, some of my closest friends on here got college degrees and masters, and they're psychologists. My wife is a psychologist. Like, all of these women, none of them can see it, but you can. That's all I be asking. That be the thing that be blowing my mind. I'm like, I'm the way that I look at this stuff, like, for me, so I don't look like an ass. Even if I felt a way about a person, what I tend to do is I look at the people that rock with them, right? I really assess the people that rock with them, like public figures. I'm like Trump. You mentioned Trump again. Who votes for Trump, right? Who votes for Trump? Undereducated. It's the most uneducated and poorest people in the country. That is statistically proven. Those are the people that rock with Trump, right? So that would lead me to believe that Trump actually isn't a good communicator, because he can't really get people who are educated enough to understand, to follow him, right? So he preys on under and uneducated poor people. Cool. Now you ask me, who are my followers? Mostly women. We all know that, right? Who is the most educated group of black women specifically? Who is the most educated group of people in this country? Black women. My followers are black women. The vast majority of them are. So you're saying that the most educated group of people, I don't know how the fuck it's working out, but just conveniently, the most educated group of people, I'm manipulating like 60,000 of them. But you can see through it. That's all I'm trying to understand. Like, that's the thing I want you to make sense to me. Like, so you think you clocking it, but none of them are. Like, what's going on? They didn't care, man. Denisha said, put this on a boy's Xmas gift for a teacher. Oh, I didn't even know. I dropped him. It was the whole thing. I didn't even know if that was for him or not, but it was enough to cover it. So we took care of that. We did it, Joe. Shout out to Kamala, man. Kamala's she's a good communicator. I wouldn't say Trump was a good communicator, though. To Nigel said, girl, what are you on about? He said to that nigga. Elizabeth said, he accused us of being sheep to protect his ego because he can't be wrong. That's what I'm saying. Look, we gonna take this because this is the comment that she said. He accused us of being sheep to protect his ego because he can't be wrong. That's exactly what it is. And that's what they all do. Y'all remember that. Remember that comment right there. Lock it in your brain for future endeavors. Because I promise you, it'll come up every single fucking time. It comes up every single time. It's the same fucking, it's a vicious cycle, right? They can't be wrong. So then they start going, no, all of y'all are missing it. You don't see that? You don't see what he just said? Oh, you missed, oh, it's right there. Like, and everybody's looking around like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've been in here every day listening to him. Like, what do you mean? Where's the lie at? Where's the da-da-da-da? When did he do that? When did he do this? And then there's people that aren't in here as much, talking to people that been in here every day. It's people that's been listening to me for damn near 2 years now. That's literally, I've seen them in my lives, consistent, probably 80% of my lives for 2 years. And they ain't clocking this shit. But this motherfucker been in here, probably been in 15 lives, max, and listened to the whole thing. And he's talking about, oh no, I see it. KG been in here. Y'all, like, what are you talking about? You got to make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. If I'm different, if I'm lying, point it out, brother. If I'm lying, point it out. That's all I be asking for. Y'all love to say I be lying. I'm sitting there going, where? Look, bro, this what I'm telling y'all. If I was the person that y'all say I am, with all of this information that I have out there, the internet is forever. Y'all would have been already dug up some shit. You don't know how many people, you don't think there are people actively trying to find stuff on me? Women. I've had women try to do it. And they had to admit in their own lives, they was like, oh yeah, no, I investigated it, but I didn't see anything. And then they just went back to the lie they was trying to tell. Because they didn't have nothing. I literally heard it happen in a live. A woman was talking about me. She said, I ran his name in a search. Nothing came back. She had my full name. She ran my name and she looked through my socials and was like, yeah, I didn't see anything, but he's still terrible. And I was like, okay, I've been telling y'all ain't no mystery in my history. Shit, just because I fucked up in my life don't mean I've been the worst fucking person on the planet. Like, nigga, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just fucked up. We all fuck up. We all, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, not we all, but anybody can fuck up, right? All right, I fucked up. Yep. And if I didn't tell y'all, you wouldn't know. That's the funniest thing. But I like to tell you guys. I like to be honest and be like, please don't think that I'm talking down on you, because I'm not. Then these niggas, these geniuses, try to take the things that I'm saying about myself and try to turn it against me and be like, oh, see, you the same as us. And I'm like, okay, I mean, then shouldn't you listen to me then? Because that's all I've been trying to tell you. All I've been trying to tell you is I understand where you're coming from. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I get why you are the person you are. I understand it completely. I wasn't raised in no bubble, nigga. I was in the streets. I was outside all the time. Wasn't nobody more outside than me. Nobody. Nobody was more outside than me in my earth. Like, nobody was. I was outside like a street lamp, nigga. Posted. You can't tell me shit. So I'm telling you, I went from that to this person, and you can too. It ain't that difficult. It ain't that hard. All it really takes is like one little adjustment. and you can start on the path. But you also fucking want to hang on to the terrible person that you are. You won't let that person die. You won't let that person die. You got that person on a respirator. You know what I'm saying? You got that motherfucker. You got the plug. It's plugged in. The machine plugged in. All you gotta do is pull the fucking plug. Let that hoe die. You don't want to let it go. You want to hold on to him. And I'm telling you, I can see him in you. I'm listening to you right now. I'm hearing you lie right now. I'm hearing you try to manipulate right now. You've been trying to gaslight us all night. All night. That's all you've been trying to do. Gaslight, lie. You don't understand what I'm saying. Maybe it's because you lack education. Maybe you should start there. Read something. Learn how to read better. Learn reading comprehension. Start from scratch. Take it back to the basics. Because a lot of y'all don't have 5th grade level understanding of English. Y'all don't understand fucking simple context clues that I got to explain to you every single live. Every single live, I got to explain to you the same fucking concepts in English. This does not say all men are not valuable. This doesn't say no man has value. This is asking a question: do men have value? First and foremost. Jesus Christ. Reese Schuyler said, we need a bingo card for their arguments, pub. I have a bingo card. We have one. I think Shawnee made one. We've been on that bingo shit. It'll be fun to play along during the live. If I hear what's the solution one more time, they don't want to know the solution, Reach. That be the shit. That's the disingenuous shit. Y'all don't want to know the fucking solution. If you listen to what I'm saying, the solution is right there. What do you want? The solution is right in your face. The solution is stop lying. They get so mad when I tell them the solution is to stop lying. They be like, yeah, nigga, stop lying. Number one, X that off the thing. What up, Bama?
Hey, ain't too much to it, man. I just been listening in. It's always funny how people get started 15 minutes in. They think they're the clock at police. They say, you know what? I know exactly what you did. You see that? You see that right there? You see him doing that wrong thing right there? Where'd that come from out of left field? Acting like we ain't done been there. We've been on this road. We've been on this path a hot minute.
And here you go. Not you, but here they go wanting to come in on some like, oh yeah, I know you've been doing this for a while, but and I haven't even started, but let me clock some shit. No, bro. The easiest thing you can do is say we all alike. Like, that's all. Right. He wasn't even saying I'm not like you. He couldn't even say that. He had to say we all shitty. That's the best you got. We all shitty. Okay, then why are you mad at this? If we're all shitty, if all men are the same, because that's what you just said. You just said, pub, you just like me, and we all cool. Got you. So if we're all that man, if you, me, and every other man that we talking to are that man, then what is this problem? What is the problem with you? I'm not understanding. Why shouldn't this be true? That makes it more true. You're validating this right now when you say we're all shitty. Cool, fuck it. I'll take that. We're all men are shitty. That's cool. Now what?
Right. Yeah, that's my part. Like that's like it didn't take long for me to realize if no men were here, if no men were in society, society would be better off. Society would be better off. And it's like once you come to that realization, like, damn, I got to change some stuff up. Now I got to really pay attention because I'm part of this problem. I'm part of this. I'm not adding value. I'm taking, and that was young fella. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking, and I'm not seeing where I'm messing up. I'm being the problem. So we got to change that. You know?
Absolutely. That's sad, man. I really just be wanting. I don't know, man. I be really wanting the fellas just to not be so. I know it's hard not to argue with me. I know it is. I know that's a part of the appeal of the platform that everybody want to come and stump. You know what I'm saying? Your boy or whatever. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I do that. I'm with it. But at some point, you motherfuckers, y'all got to be real. That's all I'm saying. At some point, you got to be real. What's going on, Fee? Fee, are you there? Nope. All right. Nagini, Serene.
I heard it in my earphone. No, se está bien.
Are you there, Serene? Nagini, Serene? Nope. Okay. Anoki, are you there?
Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Yes. So this question of do men have value?
Mm-hmm.
So are we supposed to be answering that question? I'm new to this, to your platform.
Anybody can answer it.
Okay. So what do you think?
I don't think men have value overall as a group.
In general, at all, there's no value for men?
No, I mean, we're not only are we not valuable, we're net negative on society.
So there's no purpose.
No purpose. What do you mean?
If there's no value, there's kind of no purpose.
I don't know what that means. No purpose for who? What do you mean?
For men. What's the purpose of them being here? Why are they here if there's no value?
I mean, obviously, you're talking about like sperm or something like that. I don't understand. Who are you asking if they're? I don't know what that means.
You that. I mean, I can go both ways. I can go very hard on both sides of the conversation.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean? You talking about you can go on women too?
I can go in on, I can break down how I feel like in nature, men's value, if we're looking at like bees and, just animal nature, their value is fertilizer. That's it.
Okay.
For the most part.
What?
And the female, she takes care of the children. She raises the children. She protects the children. She does all these things. And the males in nature, they don't really have a lot of value aside from fertilizer.
Well, that's not true. In nature, that's what I mean. Males, that's why I hate talking about animals and humans, because we're not, we're technically animals, but we don't function like animals, right? Like we wear clothes and we, like we have sex for fun and
psychology. Like I've been studying more into evolutionary psychology, and it breaks down the evolution of the human animal, because we are
animals. I know. Yeah.
So most people are operating on the mammalian brain. It takes a lot of work for people to get out of the natural form of male and female operation, like how we work.
How do men and how do males and females function differently? What are their functions in nature?
So when it comes to procreation, there's a lot of things that benefit men that are the opposite of what benefits women.
Like what?
Which I feel like that. So for example, for men in nature, it benefits the male to go from female to female to female.
Why?
Impregnating them, because he doesn't, for example, a woman has to stop. If she gets pregnant, she cannot get pregnant again for 9 months. The man can go from person to person. Like, I think it was like Tariq Hill or something had like 3 girls pregnant in the same year.
But how is that good? So you're saying that he gets to spread his seed more, so he has more offspring or whatever?
That's when it comes to male nature, that benefits the man, because
okay. So let's flip that around. Wouldn't it also benefit women to sleep with a bunch of men so that the strongest sperm okay, so it's not
it's male nature, yeah.
So it's the same thing then?
No, it's not.
How is that not the same thing? That's literally
because
the same thing.
The woman can't get pregnant more than once at a time.
You missed what I said.
No, I didn't.
You did. If a woman sleeps with 5 men within 24 hours, right? That actually gives a greater chance of the strongest of the strongest sperms are going to get
I'm
there.
saying right? Impregnation. She can't get pregnant more than once at a time.
I know. That's what I understand that. But to ensure that she gives birth to the strongest offspring, it would also make sense for her to sleep with a bunch of men in a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the same rules.
No, it's the difference is I said impregnate. from person to person. I didn't say have sex. I said impregnate. Those are two different things.
You have to have sex to impregnate.
When it comes to a woman, she cannot get pregnant multiple times within 9 months. But
she can have 5 doses of fertilizer in a 24-hour period, and therefore the best fertilizer will get. In your analogy, that's what
I say impregnate. So this is where we're
one impregnation.
We're talking about sex.
Best chances to have the best impregnation is to have 5 sperm samples at one time.
Okay, that's fine. But what
what it does is if none of them
y'all are jumping the subject.
We're not, ma'am. I promise you we understand it. Also the men, if 5 men don't know who the father is, then they all are gonna take care of it. Right? Because nobody knows.
This is another one. That was a good point that you made, because this is another reason why it is in the male benefit to go to different women, because until recently, men never knew whether the child was theirs. Until they started doing the test where they could for sure know this is my child, they would never truly know, but the woman always knows. So in that case, it is more beneficial for the woman to, get with a man who's going to be stable, but it's not in his benefit because he doesn't for sure know that that's even his child. So that's been a big thing that's been going on.
The people back in those days, the community would raise the child for that reason, because nobody really knew.
Exactly.
You can't say exactly. That disproves what you're saying. If the
it doesn't.
Hold on. You have to stop interrupting. I think that's a thing. That's something that's you're not understanding. If the women, if the men don't know who the baby is, and then it is being raised in a community, right, where just everybody's raising it, then that does benefit the woman and the child. She has multiple men providing. She has you see what I'm saying? She has multiple men protecting.
It benefits the woman, but it does not benefit the man. That's what I'm saying.
He has a child. It benefits the group. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me take it back.
It benefits the community.
It benefits the community, which benefits the men. If it benefits the community, the man is a part of the community.
Not the same way.
You know what you're saying don't make sense now, right? If it benefits the community, the men are a part of the community.
Psychology?
Huh?
Have you studied evolutionary psychology?
I haven't, and it sounds like you haven't either, because you're not making sense.
But how have you not studied it, but you're telling me that I...
Because you're not making sense.
I'm making a lot of sense. But
you're not.
Subjects.
Hold on, ma'am. My wife is a psychologist. I'll bring her up here, you can talk to her. I'm telling you what you're saying it doesn't make sense.
Psychology, if you keep changing the subject every time I make a point. Now I'm agreeing with a lot of what you're saying, but you're trying to be combative.
What?
Which is a male trait, which is normal.
That's a male trait to be combative?
Yes. It is.
Except for wait, you might war. I think you might be.
Part of the value of being a man is.
You know what's crazy? I think you are projecting. You are being combative. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You're the one talking while other people are talking and interrupting them. That is.
And you're not. You haven't interrupted me at all.
Yeah, because I'm trying to talk.
Full point. Have I gotten to a full point without you cutting me off?
Yes, several times.
No, I have not.
You haven't?
Every time I make a point, you cut to a different subject, to a whole different.
We're still on the same subject.
We started off talking about the. You asked me a question, and then as I'm answering, you want to cut me and then change the subject.
Ma'am, we are still on.
I was saying a part of the value of male nature is that you're combative.
Oh, you know what? You got. I see what. Hold on. Wait. I see what's happening here. Hold on. Wait. I see what happened here. You listened to a Princella video. You hot off a Princella video, huh? I see what happened. You ain't study shit. You listen to a clip of Princella, and then you in here acting like you done studied some shit. You don't do that.
So you had to mute me.
Because you keep talking while I'm talking on my panel, on my live.
But I was talking, then you muted me.
It is literally my live. I interrupt anybody on my live if I want to. You, the person up there, Bama, everybody gets interrupted. It is literally my live. You don't understand? You said you ain't been up here that much. You're right. So let me tell you, this is my live. When I'm on other people's live, I let them talk. It's their live. I understand the etiquette. You don't. You're combative.
Okay, so but you said you never cut me off. You weren't
I
cutting
didn't,
me off.
sir. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip.
You got the nails and everything, trying to be politically correct. But you
The
you
chat
cut
is
me
asking
off.
for your pronouns. Can we get them, please?
You cut me off.
Hey, Cosmic
No,
Journey
no,
says
no.
she's been red pilled.
Yeah.
Have I y'all she heard this whole time, have I said that y'all need to change the pronoun? See, it's crazy how y'all act like y'all are so politically correct and all these different things, but the second somebody has an opinion that doesn't agree with you, even though half the time I'm agreeing with you,
I mean,
it's just that y'all aren't used to people that are assertive. Right, you have guys that are overly masculine that are just coming to you, telling you everything you're saying is wrong and blah blah blah, super defensive. Then you have pick-me's, and I'm not neither one of that. So y'all don't know how to handle me. Now I read all the time. I'm constantly reading. So for you to put me and just say you watched the Princella video, like that's crazy. That's just like calling me a feminist. That's like a man being like, "You're a feminist. You're a feminist." If I have a opinion that doesn't match with yours, it sounds educated. So now the new way to say that is, "Oh, you watched the Princella video."
Oh, you don't
And
sound
are we
educated,
gonna
though.
pretend like men are not combative? Are we? Y'all talk about it with other men, but when y'all are being combative, now all of a sudden, what is it? So y'all could come on here and talk about men all day long. That's the part that I can't get with, because for me, I work in male spaces all the time. I'm constantly around men. I know the benefits, the value of men. I know the value of women. I know the downsides of men. I know the downsides of women. But y'all are still men. Y'all can talk, like this guy said here talking about, I know that society would be greater off if no men were. You lying. You don't believe that. You do not believe that. You really don't. No man believes that. But if it's going to benefit them in some way, if they can make money off it, if they can get girls off it, if they can do this off it, they can do that, because it does benefit. So y'all are always going to do things that benefit yourself. That is a part of male. That's a part of human nature. But no man is going to honestly sit up there and pretend like men don't have value at all when they are a man.
I think that you're a man with the way that you yap for no reason. I think you're displaying a lot of yappington. Do you think that men have value?
Look, sir, you the one came on here talking about if men were not here, if men were not here, that it would be a better. I wish you would say that to a group of guys. You know you would never say that. So why you come out here on a mainly female platform? You know what? I know how guys talk. So this is why it's so funny for me to hear y'all talk this way, because I know how y'all really talk. Even the ones who talk like y'all talk. I know how y'all really talk. So yes, I think men have value. It's very different than the value of women. That's fine. Like I said, a part of the value of men being combative. If they start dropping bombs in America, do you want the men to be emotionally intelligent, or do you want them to be combative? Do you want them to listen to your feelings as they're dropping bombs on your house, or do you want them to get a gun and shoot somebody?
Can we use TikTok appropriate language during your crash out, please? Notch, can we use TikTok appropriate language, please?
What was that?
Can we use TikTok appropriate language during your crash?
No. I don't care nothing about TikTok appropriate language, because you tried to gaslight me, asking me what my pronouns were. Right? When everybody was saying
Tasha
she,
put 10 on
if
it.
it was anything other than she or her,
I know he said.
then I would have said that a long time ago. But this is how y'all do, because again, like I said, y'all try to be politically correct, but when somebody, like even I heard y'all dragging somebody that's overweight. Now, any other time, y'all be super right, but if it's somebody y'all don't like, or it's a man that y'all don't like, oh, all bets are off. So miss me with that. But you're defensive because you know I'm telling the truth. You would not sit up here and say the world would be better off with no men in it. That's sad. Like, a lot of women will sit there and listen to that and be like, "Oh, that's so sweet." You're lying. Everybody knows that. That's silly. It don't make no sense.
Okay,
So
you're all right,
no,
Inoki. You've. I feel like you've gone. I feel like you've gone long enough, and you because you're repeating yourself now. You said that 3 times now.
Be real. Just be real.
Yeah. So I agree with Bama. I do think that the world actually would be better without men. But I could say that for a lot of groups of people, and I wouldn't be lying. If I said that about white T people, would I be lying?
Yes, you would, because he's white.
So what?
So you don't want him to be here?
That's not the same thing. For a person that reads hold on. For a person that reads, why are you interrupting me? You not. I literally just let you talk for 5 minutes straight. Literally, you just went on a 5-minute rant. I didn't say shit, and now I'm talking, and you won't let me talk. Are you okay? Okay. Can you wait till I'm done to ask your question?
So would it be better?
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna help you out because you're not. Now we gotta. Shit's crazy. So I don't think Bama gives a fuck about that. It's not. I'm not attacking him personally. This isn't even of course, isn't a real thing. It's just historically looking at the world, right, through a historical lens. If white T people never happened, if white T people never existed, would the world be in a better or worse place? Right? And I think even this white T man would agree the world would probably be in a better place if white T people never existed. It doesn't mean that he's saying, I wish I wasn't here. That's not what he's saying. But as a group, yeah, that makes sense. Right? I don't know why that.
Check the cash out.
I know, I see it right now. They said, I can't take no more of this genius. They put 5 on it. That's 15. Oh, man.
I don't really think that makes sense.
I know. Elizabeth said, for the combative chick. For the combative chick is funny. Tonight said, what are you talking about, Sister Cat? She wouldn't let me read nothing. Y'all was trying to read it while she was up here. Yappington, she makes my head hurt. Teresa said, evolutionary psychology is bad and proves the prompt. I need a little bit of Teresa's brain. I got to steal a little bit of it. Osa said, 5 on this woman head. She believes men impregnating women is valuable. So what he can impregnate multiple women and is having weak offspring? Nap time. Oh man. Auntie 3 said, why was she saying being able to have more kids in a specified time frame makes you more valuable? I don't think that's what she was. I think she was trying to say men impregnating a lot of women is valuable to the man because it gives him a better chance of passing on his DNA, right? His lineage, gives him a stronger chance of his lineage surviving or whatever. Tonito said, you literally just made this argument up, Stink. Reese Scott said, please put all my other chats on this Timu pick me. She was funny at least. Tonito said 3 hours later. Kia Morris put 50 on her head. She said, man, we have heard enough from you. Go take a nap. Cosmic Universe said, ma'am, can I call you ma'am? You're thrown off. Bye. We just, all he wanted to know was what her pronouns were because we didn't want to misgender her. But she said, if I wasn't a woman, I would have said something. You're right. Are you ladies, or anybody, Melanie, are you there? Happy times, either one. All right, go ahead, Tyler. What's good with you?
Yo. So I was vibing with you and your patience in regard to that lady that was on the panel and whatnot, in regarding to combating her narratives and whatnot. And then you pull a whole 360 and said this world would be a better place if white people never existed.
180.
Heck?
180. Yeah.
Whatever degree it was, that is beyond comprehension.
Why?
In regard to how ridiculous it is.
For who?
It's a ridiculous theory that's untrue.
Why is it untrue? Based on what?
I mean, you're the one who has to prove how it's true. You're the one making a positive claim.
Slavery.
So you think
chattel slavery. Chattel slavery specifically.
Have you heard of
capitalism? Hold on, I'll keep going. Hold on, you want me to keep going? Capitalism, slavery, the industrial age. It's not. It's Tyler. It's not. It's not Tyler.
Yes, it has.
Tyler, shut up. Atomic bombs. Like, how much further do you want me to go? How much more you want me to go?
Am I allowed to respond?
After I'm done? Yeah.
You just asked if I want you to go on, though.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want me to keep going?
No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so have you heard of the Barbary slave trade? Have you heard of the Rwanda genocide?
Yep.
How many people were unalived in the Rwandan genocide, and who committed it?
Mainly black people. Do you know why it was committed?
How many people?
Oh, I don't know, like 1 million. It was a lot of people.
Way more.
Yeah.
Try doubling that at least.
And why? And why did it happen?
Barbary slave trade?
Tyler, answer my fucking.
Have you heard of the Barbary fucking slave?
Okay. I don't let white people yell at me.
We're Northern African.
Yeah. I don't do white men yelling at me. I ain't gonna even lie. It's something different about if you hit a little different when the white men be yelling at me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't like that shit.
I don't blame you, I don't blame you one bit.
I don't like that type. It just don't feel right. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel right.
If you want to have a conversation with me real quick, like it's always gonna trace back to a white man. Like, that's the thing.
That's what I was about to ask him. I was gonna ask him about Rwanda. I was like, did you know what happened in Rwanda and why they did that? Do you not understand? It was linked to colonialism. You didn't. You didn't know it was linked to colonialism, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't know about that, I bet. But that's the thing, though. I'm not like it doesn't mean I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like black people or Asian people, whatever, any other group of people haven't done shit. And of course, we've all done terrible things. Every group of people do. But white people have mastered the art of terrible shit. They took it to a whole other level, right? Industrialization, the destruction of the planet, atomic bombs, which fueled the atomic bombs race, which, you know what I'm saying, capitalism, which fueled all of this, all this stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't, if you remove that stuff, yep, there's wars going off, but would 1 million people ever be unalived at one time? Probably not. Probably not. Would World War I or II, where was the world wars at before white people came? They never existed. That's what I'm saying. It never happened. There's I don't know what y'all talking about. Genocide has happened before. Tons of people have committed genocide before. Black people, white people, everybody, right? But acting like, you know, matter of fact, man, you know what? I'm gonna end it live. I got a sneaking suspicion it's gonna get banned.
Hey,
I'm gonna holler
in just a minute.
I'm gonna holler.
I'm gonna go live in a minute.
All right, bet. I had to end the live. I just thought about it. I was like, wait, let me be careful. Because that white man that crashed out, I know that boy was in there fuming. Biku said, fellow white, we should never have existed. Drop. I don't know why this shit is like, it don't mean, I'm not saying that I hate white people. Like, what the fuck? That's what you got from that? That's not what I'm saying at all, sir. I'm saying there's a strong argument to be made that if white people never happened, a lot of the shit that's going on right now wouldn't happen. The world would probably be better without white people. As a man, I can say if men never, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we never were here, the world would be way better. Every fucking problem we could trace back to a man. What is so wrong? What? Why if a man say that, he lying? Because I can see the truth. Like, it's so impossible to think that, yeah, there are some men that actually aren't stupid and can get out of their own, like, remove themselves from the situation and be like, well, you know, I didn't blow nobody up. I haven't unalived nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do that easily and still recognize that as a collective, if we never have, fuck you, maybe not all men got to go. What if we decrease the male population by 80%? Would the world be better? Probably. That's all I'm saying. That fucking had a hard ER at the end of it. I don't care. It did. He was about to, I cut him off before he said something he would have regret. Who want to come up? Now I gotta go. It's 7:15, y'all. We've been in here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm about to wrap this thing up anyway. Come back tomorrow. Providers, protectors. Yeah. To Nigel, Teresa, Metal Kisses. Oh, y'all in here. Y'all can see this shit. Never mind. Kia Marys. I already say her name wrong. It ain't even hard to say. Biku, to Nigel, Cosmic Universe, Reese Skyler, Auntie 3, Osa, Cosmic Journey, Intently Purposeful. Elizabeth Fields, Metal Kisses. Hi, baby. My baby said hi to y'all. That was fun. What a way to end the live. God damn. No. I gotta go. My babies is here. They about to take baths. I'm about to do some. I gotta go be a daddy. It's very important to be a father, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.